Hi everyone. I know I look a little funny, but I have a few minutes to myself, which is unusual. I have a 5-year-old and he's outside playing right now, and I'm getting ready for work. But I wanted to start these videos. The Lord's been telling me to share the messages He's been giving me. It's all new to me, so I haven't really known how to go about doing that. But I've seen some other people sharing messages that they've been receiving, so it's kind of given me an idea. Just get on and do it. So here I am. I have 3 stories to tell today, but the Lord told me to start first at the beginning, explaining that how this all progressed. I started hearing from him in July of 2022. I started speaking in tongues and would proclaim in English immediately after, and I would receive some words, and I started journaling them along with lots of dreams we've been having in our family, and a couple of visions and different things. So I just started a journal. But in October of 2022, I got my first long message from the Lord, so it was a little over half of a page, and at the time I really didn't understand all the things. I'm not going to say that I do understand all the things perfectly, but I have a better understanding of the gifting that He's given. And let's see, I believe it was March, He asked me to get up before my family every morning and spend time with Him and begin practicing hearing from Him better. So I started journaling in the mornings, and the messages got pretty long right away. So they were a page to 4 pages at a time. So I've got some catching up to do. Some of the things that He has told me have already come to pass, but I'm just going to go through the ones that I feel are for others, and then it's up to Him from there. So I'm going to start with some pretty cool stories that have happened in recent days. So I'll start with today. So this morning I was praying in tongues, and because I'd watched a video yesterday about just encouraging people to spend at least 5 minutes a day praying in the Spirit, which I haven't really been doing that. So I did, and I pray in tongues once in a while, but it's gotten like kind of repetitive, just a few syllables. And I remembered the first day that I received the gift of tongues, it was very dynamic and joyful and singing, and lots of different, I don't know, spiritual language words coming out, and I was remembering that, and it started bubbling out again like that, and this boldness came over me this morning, and I just put on Facebook a long message about salvation and some of the things that the Lord's been telling me, and then I went out to the kitchen, and Abe, my husband, said, he had goosebumps all over his body, and I'll post pictures. But yesterday, after we went to kind of a Bible study, I guess we're watching the Father's Heart series. It's really good, but with some friends. And when he got in his truck odometer said, like the gas mileage said, I think it was 13.7, and then it was 137.3. So 137 3 times. Okay. So then he goes every day, he reads 10 chapters a day in his Bible in the last year, which he just got saved a little more than a year ago. He's read the Bible 3.5 times now. And so he's read the whole Bible 3 times, front to back. Then he read the New Testament, and now he started over in the Old Testament. So every day he does 10 chapters a day in the Bible, and he's got 2 devotionals that he reads at the kitchen table. One is the Book of Mysteries by the con guy, and another one is one he got for Christmas from his stepmom. So he noticed that yesterday both of those devotionals, he was on page 137. Then he's like, no way. And he had the idea to look at what page he was in his Bible. And he was on page, yesterday, when he quit reading, 137. So I have since learned that Miriam, the prophetess, and Moses and Abraham all died when they were 137 years old. And where he was in the Bible on page 137 is about the Exodus. And this morning when I prayed in tongues and I proclaimed after tongues, he said, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. Tell them I love them. Tell them I am who I say that I am. And so today I was going to take my son to the dentist. There's all kinds of, we left a little late. It's really far away, and there's all kinds of road construction, and so we just weren't going to make it. So we got his hair cut. We went out for Chinese. He wanted a donut, so we did those things. And I've never had boldness like this, but I just started telling everyone. I got a few words of knowledge I was able to share with some people. I wrote a couple notes to some busy people, some things that I heard in the Spirit. I told them I was praying for them, that the Father loves them, and just told him he's coming soon, and that Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. And so that was today's story. Okay, I forgot to mention that I looked up what 137 means, and one thing I found was based on Psalm 137. It means a plea to God to remember covenant and right all wrongs. And then a friend suggested that we look up chapter 1, verse 37, chapter 13, verse 7, and then 137. We have not researched that far yet, but just thought that was awesome.